I'm Mik.
And we are
our Fantastical Games. Yeah.
And welcome to our preview of Wondrous Creatures, sponsored by Bad Comet Games.
Now, family, this game is on Kickstarter right now. And here's Starla with an overview of the game.
In Wondrous Creatures, you'll enter a world full of fantastic creatures. As a creature enthusiast, you will embark on a journey to form the world's leading creature reserve. During your turn, you may perform one of 4 actions. 1. Place one of 3 crew members on the player board. 2. Play 1 or 2 creature cards. 3. Complete an achievement. And 4. When you can no longer take a basic action, it is time to recharge your crew. Once you've completed the recharge action, you will then advance 1 space on the time tracker, so you're ready to send your crew back out to collect more resources and eggs, which will help you complete various creature card requirements, gain achievements, and trophies. The game comes with over 100 different creature cards. To add cards to your reserve, you have to satisfy the specific habitat requirements. Every creature holds its own distinct ability and provides a deep strategic tableau building experience. Once all trophies have been depleted, players take one last turn and the game comes to an end. Now it's time to tally your score, and the player with the highest score wins.
Yes.
Wondrous Creatures.
Yes.
Now, this game is very interesting.
Yes, because you're on a trade ship and you bumped into this mysterious land.
Yes.
That you want to explore. Yes. And you see all these interesting creatures.
Yes.
And I do mean interesting, family. They are interesting.
And then you want to put them together into a reserve.
Yes. And let me tell you, the theme really goes along with it.
It does.
Yes.
Yes. I mean, this game, you get in here, you see the cards, and you see the different goals, and it just makes you go, okay, I'm collecting these interesting looking creatures, and you're going to spend a lot of time looking at the different creatures on the cards.
Yes. And looking at they got names and everything.
And different kind of powers that some of them have.
Yeah, and what's so cool about their powers go along with their name and the way they look.
Exactly.
If they're a fish creature, they're doing something, with water, and if they're like a dragon, they do something, and their powers go along with it. That is really cool. That kind of brings you into the theme.
It does.
And I like that. I mean, even from the game box cover.
Yes.
It really brings you in. I'm like, whoa.
So the components of this game are top notch.
Family, look at this. This is one of your, because you have a crew.
Yes.
You have a crew. You have
3.
3. You have a crew because it's kind of it's worker placement.
That's a worker placement.
It's worker placement. Some worker placement in it, and you have a crew, crew captain. This is your captain. All right, so this is, this is my person, it got some powers on it and everything. And then it kind of matches the guy that I have. My guy's kind of an unruly adventurer that be, playing like, with a banjo. And this is him right here with his banjo. But look at this, family. Look at that. Look at that. He can ride on his little crew here. Yeah. Boom. Look at that. Look how it snapped. Boom!
Yes,
boom! It's magnets. So you're riding around your
crew.
They
won't fall off.
Yeah, because you can change. You can kind of interchange the different characters.
Yeah, with the different animals.
Yeah, with your animals. So if your color's yellow like mine, and you get a different, character, you can just stick it on there. There you go. Yeah. I really think that is really cool.
I think the magnetic part of this is just awesome because a lot of times you'll get, a game where you've got to stack something and they just fall off.
Yes.
Where here, it is not going to fall off. It's going to click
It is not going to fall off, family. Yes, it's not going to fall off.
Carry your little captain around on his little animal. So that's so interesting. And then your player board here where you collect all of your resources. And so you get your different resources, your fruit and your coral and your flowers and your mushrooms, and you can go up to 6, a max of 6.
It's dual layered, and I really
so
like that. Your
see,
player board has everything.
And
yes,
it's not falling off.
Yes, your eggs, because you're going to collect some eggs, family.
You have all different 7 eggs. You got 7 type of eggs here. You put your character, a person right here. You've got the different powers for your character here that you can use. It is a really, really
And then
well
when you gain an achievement, you have to take your little quill here and put it, on a card, on an achievement card,
Yes.
and it fits right on in here. I
Yes.
mean, this
Everything
dual
you
layer
need
board
is on this
is
board.
really nice. It
Yes.
is really
and
nice.
then you build your tableau of your different wondrous creatures, and you've got a variety of creatures. And each card, you're going to have a creature and also a resource or a territory, should I say, a terrain. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. So you got a creature and a terrain, and you've got different abilities on here where you can get points, or you can have an immediate ability, or you can have ongoing abilities, or you can have in-game bonuses.
Yes.
Variety of things you get out of these cards.
Now, family, I want to tell you that this is a prototype.
It is.
Even though it's real nice with the little magnets and
Yes.
stuff, it is still a prototype, and they're still working on some things like solo mode and things like that. So just let it know it's going to get a whole lot better, definitely.
And when we're putting out your crew and you're putting out your captain, now this is just one of the tiles for, I think it's a 3-player game.
Yeah, it's for a 3-player game.
But
yeah,
you can see the different terrains here. So you've got your little fruit here, you've got your coral, your mushrooms, and when you put your person out there with this animal, they're going to cover 2 tiles. So I don't know if you can see that really well, but they're going to cover 2 tiles. And whatever tiles that the 2 tiles that they have, whatever resources are around them, that's what you collect, and that's what you use to fulfill your cards.
Now you can either get, the resource of that one, or you can get the card off of the wilderness
Yes.
market. They have like a market called the wilderness,
Yes.
where there's other cards there. And if you don't want that resource, you can you can kind of exchange it for, one of the cards that's in that same habitat.
Yeah, so if you're in that area, instead of getting a mushroom, you want to get a card, you can get a card, but it has to have a mushroom
Yeah, you gotta be in the same habitat.
icon on it.
Yes, and now a lot of the things that you'll do is try to get achievements, because that's you keep trying to get trophies.
Try to get
Because when
trophies
all the
and
trophies are gone, that's when the game you
that
play one more
triggers the
turn,
end, yeah.
and that's it. So you try to get all those trophies. Now, it's also the other way you can end the game is everybody recharge, and you only have like about five or 6 recharges, and then that's the end of the game.
Yes.
But you try to do these like achievements, and on this achievement, it's only one single habitat. So this is just for the bird, and then this one is a habitat, a multi-species habitat, where you can get 2 different types of habitats, and you get like one of them, and then you get like 5 of the other, to get some points
There are
here.
different numbers on there. It'll tell you what numbers you have to get
Yes.
in order to get the points that are associated with that particular number of creatures or habitats.
Yeah, like for this habitat, I think you have to get like either 7, 5, or 3 of them to get the points. And then you put it specifically on you put your achievement right on those points. Now this one is kind of first come, first serve, where you get 6, the first person with 6 eggs, they get the highest one, where you get
That's
12.
unhatched eggs.
Yeah, unhatched eggs.
Right now,
Yes.
my eggs are unhatched.
Yes.
But then when I hatch them, I have to turn them over.
Yes.
And they look totally different when you turn them over. And so they're hatched now. So,
Yes.
And you can use these eggs to get different things. There are
Yes.
cards out there that say, hey, hatch an egg so you can get a resource.
Or use them to help you get an achievement.
Get an
yes.
achievement.
Yes.
So the game has a lot of ways for you to get points and for
Yes.
you to, get your goals. But I'm going to tell you, you're going to have some analysis paralysis, because you got to make some decisions.
Yes, you do.
Do I need a card right
Yes.
now? Because I was having trouble when we were playing Keeping Up with Cards, and then Mik over here had a handful of cards.
And then
it's like, how you get so many cards?
what's so cool about it, you can recharge some of your cards, and you get kind of a synergy going, where if you get a card that says, okay, recharge one of the cards in your hand, right then and there. So I go ahead and do that, and then it says, well, that recharge card says, get a card from the deck, and then another card says, well, if you get a card from the deck that is, you're told to do that by another card, you get a point. So I mean, it's just different things that go together, and you just,
you can work the cards.
Yeah, you can work the cards
get
together
points,
to get what you need, and just
resources.
get a synergy going, and just keep on building up points. And I love that. I love that.
This game, it has some table presence.
Yes.
The board is really big. When you put it out, there's a lot
It's
of
a big one. It's a
stuff
big
on
one.
that board. It's a big board. Table presence. but in the quality components.
Yes.
You know, interesting to play, interesting to look at.
Yes, very interesting to look at. And then, hey, and the little, you know, your little meeples, they're really cool. You can't even call them meeples, they're like little creature meeples. Little creature meeples. Yeah, that's really cool. And then it's really, you know, I love how they give you the different powers of each one of your different characters, where you can go into the mountains, or, you know, your captain, your crew captain will give you extra things that you can do, and I really do like that, because that kind of helped me too. Because, you know, my crew captain let me, you know, recharge a card, and like, hey, let me use that, so I can use a whole bunch of that. So it's a really interesting game that, you know, really gets you going. And it's really get you going. So thank you so much for checking us out, family. Now remember, this was a prototype, and it is still a prototype. It's on Kickstarter right now, but don't take our word for it. Check it out for yourself. See if your family, your game group will like it. All right, now, Starla, where can they find OFPG in this wondrous, crazy, mysterious island out here that we messing with?
Well, I hope they can find us.
Hope they can find us.
But if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube,
right here,
and TikTok.
TikTok. Yay, family. Thank you so much for checking out Wondrous Creatures. And it's sponsored by Bad Comet Games. So go check them out. Now, family, if you have any questions or comments, definitely put it down below. And we thank you again for coming, checking us out. But always remember, family, I mean always, we love you. Bye now.